Hello, and welcome to day 32 of our Panchakarma journey. And today, when I'm filming this, it is officially fall. And fall is all about following through. It's all about following through with those last loose ends you need to tie up so you can prepare for the season of turning within, a time of rest, restoration, deep nourishment. And it's so in alignment with the energy we're moving through in this last 10-day cycle of our time together on this journey of transformation. And right now we're moving more into that space of softness and yielding, receptivity, opening, flowering, so we can really receive. And in the spirit of the season and what fall is all about, it's also a time for being grateful for our harvest, grateful for the tangible proof of the work that we have done, grateful for the way we have been assisted, the way we were able to show up, the way others were able to show up for us. And so tonight, with it being in this space of just calm, restfulness, ease, and moving into this slower pace with our Panchakarma, where we're becoming more quiet, where we're listening more deeply, I wanted to keep today's message just really short and sweet, because I'm hoping to dive into a fall equinox read for the collective, so we can all tune into the energy together and see the best way to move through this season, how we can really reap the harvest that's on offer. And I think that will be beneficial for everybody going through the Panchakarma as well. So I want to dive into that. And I wanted to just provide a simple practice for you to work with as you move through this week that will help soften the heart, move you into that space of receptivity, and that is to make a gratitude list. Just take some time to sit in reflection as you move through this week and think of everything that you are grateful for. And I encourage you to fill one full page, front and back, with a list of everything that you are grateful for. And I know that sometimes things can be difficult. People can go through rough patches. They can have a hard time. And sometimes when things have been hard times and bitter tea for a long time, it's really difficult to feel gratitude, to connect with that spirit of receptivity, which is really what gratitude is about. It's opening yourself up to the possibility that life is actually working for you rather than against you. It's opening yourself up to the blessing of love, and that there is goodness in the world, that there is reason to feel hopeful, to feel optimistic about the future before you, because you have evidence that there is support. There is support around you. And sometimes that support is hard to find, but it's always there. It's always there if we really allow ourselves to enter a space of reflection with it. And even beginning with ourselves, qualities we're grateful that we have that helped us move beyond the challenges we faced throughout the year. Use this time as we're closing this cycle, and also a very important lunar cycle as we prepare to enter that new moon in Libra on the 25th. To just reflect, there's been so much time over this past year focused on what's not working, what's painful, focusing on the old stuff being dredged up that needs to be cleared out once and for all. That's what this big retrograde cycle has been all about. But we really need to also focus on what was gained through those challenges we went through. What were those pearls that we were able to pluck from the depths of those experiences. And though they may have been painful to go through sometimes, frustrating, and feeling very limited, just feeling like you didn't have a way to really move forward, like you were stuck, Sometimes you need to get stuck before you can really move forward in a way that's going to be in alignment with your purpose and that will support you long term into the future. It's hard to look at things with that kind of philosophical approach sometimes. I get it. But I think that this is just such a valuable piece in being able to open up to receive, because if you're always so closed off and you're always focused on everything that went wrong and you're so used to kind of wading through the pain and sorting through all the frustration and all those emotions that have been bubbling up in you because you've been going through a hard time, there's a tendency to shut down. There's a tendency to become defensive. There's a tendency to armor ourselves, armor our hearts, create a fortress around us that doesn't let anything in. Nothing's sustainable, because in a sense, when you've been through such a long period of challenge, you can get to a point where it's almost comforting. At least you know how to operate in that arena. You know what to expect. You know how to move through it. And sometimes it can feel scary to think of opening up again, to softening, to allowing yourself to really make contact with other people on a deep, intimate soul level, on a meaningful level, to share yourself emotionally, to put yourself out there again, to take the risk, to believe in new beginnings, to believe in beauty, to believe in love, So this is always a wonderful place to start, a wonderful practice. And it can be a great long-term practice too, just something to carry forward with you in life, even beyond this Panchakarma experience, to just wake up, first thing in the morning, and first three things, you can think of that you're grateful for upon opening your eyes, really can set the tone for your day. And then as you lay your head on the pillow at night to go to sleep, list three more. And just this simple thing, it takes a couple seconds, and it can radically change your outlook. It can change your whole approach to life. It can change the way you show up in life, and also your ability to receive from life and receive all life wants to bring your way. So this is my simple message for today. Just a little piece for you to keep with you as you move through this 10-day cycle, pull out your journal. And if you fill out more than one page front and back, that's wonderful. How blessed you are, right? How blessed you are. And you can continue to build on that too. I think gratitude journals are a beautiful practice. And it's a great practice for Ted likes the idea of a gratitude journal. Ted's always thankful. He's especially thankful for all kinds of treats. He's thankful because he got a pork chop tonight. So I encourage you, to take this time to drop in, think of what you're grateful for, and watch how it starts to shift things. Watch how it helps the heart to soften and open and release, and watch as the goodness starts to flow in, and that beautiful ojas, that feeling of being full of life and vitality and enthusiasm starts to build and nourish you from the inside out, and will be evident in how you see the landscape transform as you move forward on your path. Blessings to you on this fall equinox. Enjoy this balance of shadow and light, and what it means to be in the center of that, to be able to hold both and see the beauty in the balance.